This is going to be intense. And it's 6.5 minutes, so pack a lunch. Welcome back and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and you're good to go. Now we are back with the Dutch Symphonic Masters Epica, and I could not be more excited simply because I love their stuff. Awesome band. They got that symphonic traditional sound, but they've got a heavier edge to them, and I'm all for it. A lot of requests coming in to take a look at this song. It's called Unleashed, and it is an official live video, so super excited about that. Enough talking, let's get listening. Epica Unleashed, official live. Let's see what you got.
Next song for the evening. This is Unleashed.
Wait. You guys said nothing about there being a conductor and an orchestra. Come on. You're too much. Going back to the beginning because I want to. Now I'm super jacked about this because I know what their sound is and I know this is going to work on a level that's going to blow my mind. Cool start to that actually because it was quite rhythmic and quite staccato. It was controlled and was broken up. And then to have that nice lead work from the violin coming on top is just absolutely beautiful. There's a nice relationship there between that lead piece and the rest of the music behind it. Is it's going, when it starts dropping those scales, that dun, 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 you can hear the instruments in the back climbing up. Dun, 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 dun. So there's like a cascade and there's a rise underneath it, and I am all for it. That is the beauty of this kind of music. It can do so much, and it seems like one packaged up product, but there's a lot of intricacies going on. Have a listen to the drop and the rise. It's very pretty. Here we go. Guys, there's a choir too. Come on. Her voice is incredible. When she goes up and high and operatic like that, there's a lot of power, there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of character to it, and a lot of control. But when she came in there, I was like, where's this other vocal coming from? Now I see there's a choir too. This is going to be intense. And it's 6.5 minutes, so pack a lunch. Hang on, easy, let me say something. Love how that kicked in. There's something funny going on there. There's a cool relationship between the guitar and the orchestral sound that's happening. So you've got those kind of chugs and palm beats you can hear really loud. Those feel like a primary along with the orchestra. But when they hit the lead work, and there is lead work on that guitar matching up with the accents that the orchestra is kind of pushing out. But actually when they hit those, they're so well aligned that that lead piece in itself isn't the primary. However, the overall guitar sound is matching that volume, is matching that intensity, and is really audible. The drummer, just insane. Fast energy, you know, kind of just keeping the pace up, and then I think he increased that kick drum work quite a lot, pulled it back again. Here we go. That's terrifying, okay, first of all, but so cool. And I'm no tank, so I don't know what's going on with the pyro and stuff. I can tell you this, though. Looks quite nice. Okay, I need to go back there. So there's a transition happening. When this starts, when she starts singing this piece, which I'm assuming is the verse, beautiful voice, by the way, you can hear this kind of high-pitched ringing in the background. There's a tonal value to it, and that my assumption is that that's the keys. But the minute it transferred into the second cycle, you can hear that orchestra come back in. And that is the beauty of having something so powerful, but having the confidence to use it sparingly. It's important, it's impactful, and I'm all for it. 2 thumbs, way up. Okay, so that was a little pre-chorus. We're going into a chorus now, I'm assuming. How wonderful that she is able to, if you can do this, try and block out certain sounds. So if you blocked out the orchestra, she would be singing to the band perfectly and it would sound magical. Try and block out the band. Well, the same thing's going to happen. She can still sing exactly what she's singing to the orchestra and it's going to sound beautiful. And that's how you know something's gelling perfectly. It's not about there being a conflict or contrasting sound. Something doesn't have to be bad not to work. It just has to not work. But this does. And it's so good. I wonder what an experience this must have been like for the orchestra. I would imagine there's limited times in which they could play with a symphonic metal band or metal band of any kind. You can see when you can in the beginning go, like it scrolls past them, you can see all the smiles in their faces, and I'm thinking it must have been an intense experience, and I would have loved to have been there. If you were there, tell me, but be gentle, please, because of the FOMO, you know. I'll leave it there to track forward, but that is gorgeous. Beautiful vocal. She's got such a lovely voice and such a distinct voice within the symphonic metal genre. All these powerful, badass, awesome ladies with just killer vocals, all just owning a certain style, and oh, they're so good. The music is intense. There's a lot of nice double kick work there. There's a lot of nice, towards the end here, there's a lot of nice kind of understanding of pulling those patterns and rhythms out, especially on the guitar to let it ring out, match up with the orchestra. She's singing on top of that. Awesome melody. Really liked it. It dragged out a bit. It felt like the energy was, the intensity was lifted, but the energy was stripped back a little bit. And it's nice to go on that kind of listening journey with them. Almost sounds like a bit of a pirate song, like you're sailing. Okay, who's playing a wind instrument? There's got to be something there. You can hear it whistle almost. Oh, I could hear that male vocal and I was like, here we go. Because the contrast of her on top of that is going to be insane. Just heard a tiny piece of it there. But then there's this hand percussion piece coming in again. I don't know where it is, but it sounds beautiful. Everything is purposeful. Everything has a place and a home. And it's a safe neighborhood because it's a beautiful sound.
Time is just a concept and always the first thing to fade.
Okay, big fan. Visually, beautiful. I don't really know a lot about like the visual stuff, the lighting and the pyro. I can tell you it looks awesome. This lead piece he's playing is phenomenal. It's matching up with the energy. To have that operatic piece going and giving her the break to pull back, you get that intensity because that is somewhat part of her style, and she can just perform and be on the stage and be in the moment to have that go. And then there's a key change that happens there. Get out of here. Come on. That little piratey piece to give the keys a moment to shine through there. They're such an important part of this genre, important part of this band. Why shouldn't they? I like it. I like all of it. I'm saying that a lot. I'm getting lost in this music, man. I'm forgetting that I'm here to do a reaction at some point because her voice is dreamy. To have them at the back, sharp hits, those sharp operatic little hits in the back. It's very theatrical, and it's important. They, you know, it's an orchestra sitting there. I imagine they were there for the majority of the concert. I hope they were there for the whole concert. I hope they were playing all the songs with them. I don't know anything about this. I need to know, and it's making me so like envious of people who were there watching. They keep cutting to the crowd and you can see how intense it was, how awesome it was. What an experience. That's amazing. I mean, I haven't felt like that watching a band in an orchestra since Metallica S&M. So it's yeah, it's very, very good. And what a brilliant way to start my day. That male vocal. Perfect. Perfect. It was stunning. That was amazing. And I am blown away because everything there just worked. It was wonderful. I ran out of just being able to look at it from a reaction point of view in the end there, because I just fell in love with what they were doing. It was overwhelming. It was an auditory holiday. It was fantastic. And I liked it a lot. And I want to listen to more. And I want to listen to more with orchestras there, because that is special and awesome. And, you know, them on their own are incredible to start with. So, wow. So glad we did that. That took a lot of energy out of me, a lot of brain power. There isn't a lot to start with, but I'm so glad that I got to experience that as a first listen on this channel, because I imagine if I was just sitting at home during these weird times watching it as a music video, or maybe, you know, watching on TV or something, I would want to run and knock on doors and tell people about it. So at least I get to do that here, and that's a good experience for me. So thank you very much, guys. Honestly, I appreciate that no end, and more Epica to come. I guarantee it. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, but damn good day.